So I had to start up a new video on my setup. One was because I showed my feet to the camera and then reset that. Two was voice audios, glitches. Was messing with new settings and testing out audio functions, found glitching out. So this video will be going over, not just going to go more into depth. So it's not going to just be this the room setup. It's going to be streaming setup also. The social media setup platforms. So I'll have all the social media displayed on this video. As you can see in this little section here. Workout room, different rooms I'll stream in. So I don't just have one room set up. I have multiple rooms where I'll be streaming, so I'm not just gaming all the time. Yeah, so setup 3.2, I skipped over it because the other one was dirty. That was the other thing. I had a dirty setup, so I had to reestablish 3.1 as a flaw because I had trash all over the floor. So where we'll be going off with why the trash was all over the room was basically it was storage space stuff. Some of these boxes are kind of a waste. Some of these are taking up areas of the room. So that's why I had to do another video setup to make it about improving my quality for the viewers and how much space I want in order to entertain people, like having space in a gym, having space in a garage area. Yeah. And basically what I'm also pointed out is the bed's raised up. I replace most storage area stuff in boxes, everything, plastic boxes instead of like paper, cardboard boxes where it collects more dust. Try to avoid that. And yeah, I'm always cleaning my room constantly. So that's why it takes a while for me to start up a stream early like everyone else. I'm always following up with errands. But so here it is where my streaming setup is focused. I have obviously see there's a game that's a game monitor, entertainment monitor for my own self purpose when I'm lounging off the stream. And when you go over here, this just allows me to get up and stretch. Just see the bed tire off the ground, so when I wake up in the morning, my alarm clock shoots off. I can just jump back into the lounge, just to jump straight back in my bed. That's why I have set up to kind of block off my brain immediately going to a hypnotized autopilot mode where I wake up and just want to fall back asleep again. And what's the other one? Temperature of the bed. So the higher up in the ground, the more you get in a warmer temperature, the less you need the blanket, especially when you wake up. So if you lay back down, your brain will automatically register your body's warm, so you won't need your blanket early in the morning. You won't need to sleep in a blanket. So there's monitor 2, there's streaming and gaming. That's where I'll focus on trying to provide the viewers, communicate with the viewers, keep in touch with the viewers, and play for between a console and a PC game. I have to be very careful because the RAM quality is still not that high to play certain games and keep up a stream at the same time. So I could be very careful about every game I'm starting on the PC versus starting on the console. I can get a little more quality. Right at the time being, it's hooked up to Xbox Series X at the time being. We do have a way to switch so we have there's their monitor, Xbox Series X gaming mostly, 180p, but it's a high refresh rate, it's like 240 hertz. I believe it can run Xbox and so it's run a YCC color enabling process 4.4. It's 4x4s. So basically, that's why you still see things in almost an HDR setting almost when I'm live streaming between 180p. It's really challenging. Trying to get this thing to rotate without knocking off my figurine. Exactly. And yep, there's the Marcus figurine when I thought Borderlands was a thing. And this is the PS5 obviously hooked up to this monitor up top, so that's the fourth monitor. There's a second camera. I have used it, I think I had something to do with RAMs crashing my PC, so I backed away from using too many multiple cameras hooked up directly to the PC. I had to take a break from that, so I'm using Bluetooth and USB camera. Stay away from too many USB hookup cameras. And there's Microsoft Design. So like I said, it's going to get more into depth with the software. This stream, I'll get more into depth with software of my stream setup, not just in my room and everything. So you got the Microsoft Design setup theme, how I'm trying to decorate my room and everything. And basically what I have is basically they have mentioned what accounts you're going to be providing your software and everything and your AIs and everything. So that is Microsoft Design, picture editing and photo editing and everything else. Like you can add it to an art section and then pop back into the Microsoft Design and adjust it through AI and see if the AI has a better suggestion, stuff like that. Just basically better having two minds in one, because they claim AI is a new mindset. You know, I remember growing up in school, people cheating on homework or something, and you'd be like, hey, I only have one brain and I'm not popular, but no one's gonna send notes to me and help cheat on homework and everything and do each other's homework for each other, be a besties friend zone. So I think it's great to have AI constructing it for small platform designers, because you know they have big platform designers and they're popular and they're going to behave like they deserve all the cheat books and you don't deserve nothing. So that's my only cheat book. I think it uses AI to construct things, and we still have to communicate it with it. It'll give you little highlights of, see where I mark, changing the colors of the scheme and everything, adjusting colors, and if you want to make it invisible or not. So it's Microsoft Designer. Yeah, like I said, PS5. And this is a PC for mostly recording right now because I have bad USB ports on it. It has old, out-of-date USB ports, so it doesn't have any Thunderbolts in it. That's why I have a laptop running right now and a PC in the near future. So I gave you all my monitors, all the websites I run on. There's X, Twitch platform. Very careful with the show. Alright, back to Twitch. Go back to my channel. Click on video producer somehow. Yeah, that Microsoft Design is still in the background, like I said. Yeah, that stream crashed. So yeah, I was talking about my stream crashing because they found out I was using a 90 frames per second setting, and Twitch is touchy about that. What's been going on is if I use a 90 frames per second setting, those will lock me out. So they don't care that I'm busy trying to compete with someone else. They'll just lock me out of So if I put this pic, this is a YouTube pic, and I put it behind. Let's see. Put it behind a pixel camera. So yeah, if I am streaming on this platform, I got to face the mic because it blurs it out of talking directly with it. If I'm streaming on this platform, it's very strict and it wants most quality than the other platforms. They help you out a lot. It's been a helper. You follow their guidelines, you know. You got YouTube that has their own guidelines, critique guidelines, squeaky clean critiquing guidelines, and you got Twitch got their squeaky clean critiquing guidelines, and of course you got the X platform I just got on, squeaky clean critiquing guidelines. I believe I follow those the best because with one, everyone's like, why am I worried about upgrading my streaming service and my room and decorating my room? A lot of this is hand-me-downs or entertainment stand parts or something from a Christmas gift from years ago. It's just old past stuff, old past memories. I have it all over my room, and I'm trying to share with viewers because I don't have that option. Like, unless a company I'm working for is going to want me to discuss my information wherever I go, I got to be careful how much I'm discussing it on and off the clock from a job, especially from my visual perspective of not owning and a business field for of my own. So I have to follow those quickie critique guidelines from businesses off clocks. Yeah, these big time companies are like, why are you so worried about competing with me and my personal preference? I'm not really worried about competing with. They're just forcing that category. If someone's more famous than you have to be more creative. You have to have more topics. You have to be more relevant. You got to be trending. You got to be viral. You got to be the person that gets all half hate viewers and half people like you. You have to be too much like someone else in order to be part of this whole community broadcasting service on any of these platforms. And then I have to be less disclosed about how much I'm bringing up in these videos. So yeah, you have Twitch. And then YouTube is great for creating things, even if these are all squeaky critique guideline websites. Some do better things, ways of creating than others. Like typing in this one you can make video edits, chapter points, and subtitles for people if they can't read. I got to do all that stuff by myself, so I obviously do not force people in the conditions so that I work in. So that's another thing, is why there's critique guidelines I follow. Obviously, these pages like YouTube will ask you how many people are working for your website and what are the conditions. They're going to get more into depth with you the more you try to get involved with something financially instead of making an opening marketing business. So if I'm not marketing a product on their channel, I might not get as much views because they're all about marketing and products, and they're not about the open markets that don't have any money and stuff. You have to work on those more efficiently. Like I don't want to worry. I don't want to worry about money in these market fields. I'm just trying to do this is train myself to exert myself to different categories and conditions in life. Because everyone's like, hey, no one has to work for a living. You can just go huddle up in a corner and not be anybody, and everyone will like you for that. And then you can go follow somebody, and then they'll like you more, and you'll be appreciated more. But I'm like, no, I'm gonna just have my own time between helping out family, friends, working 8 hours a day, doing a sporting event. I'm trying to add those all to other than the family involvement. Like I'm trying to add in like sporting events, gaming, and workout videos all to a streaming platform. Not just me showing off a game and being blank staring all day long. So that's what I did in X. I showed off a video because it involved, only on X because it involved gunshot fires from a game with red colored blood or something. I don't know. They're trying to claim they have less guidelines in our channel, but they still have people censoring them. So, yep, being on all these different platforms and being really careful about how I show my information, because like this is saying you're free to do as an American, free the approaches and a freedom perspective, but then I still think they have very squeaky critique guidelines they want you to follow. But they claim they're going to make a bigger page based on the people who are founding this channel. And I believe the people from X are supposed to be taking over marketing YouTube soon, because I've been told there's been a lack of YouTube marketing. Because say you go on a game, and I think this is a big issue for every streaming platform. So you go on a channel and you have a game you want to play, more than one game at a time, and you want to have a side-by-side game. that are both the same rated titles, and then have a themed Blizzard over here. And obviously, I'd have to do this all by myself. I wouldn't, or by scrap, not by myself, because I have everything paid for this streaming service and the channel providers. I pay for all that. So yeah, I pay for the streaming multi-strat platform service. When you can find loop ways around it, pay less. I would just go for the straightforward route, and it still is not as effective because I have to have different latencies in order to play all on one platform, multi-platform service. I have to have different latency settings, so that makes it more difficult to look more quality related to other streaming platform services. Yeah, so I gave off guidelines of monitors so far. I gave guidelines of my room setup, spacing it out, why I didn't get a 3.1 in between the 3.0 and the 2. And I gave off all my channel information so far. My AI designer. I got the Microsoft designer. Okay, I gotta be really careful. This is showing. So I go, and obviously I got a wireless setup now with the extended keyboard, so I don't have to slouch as much. So I've been working more and more on sound quality, voice overlays, and working more and more on visual qualities and graphical features. So yeah, and basically, if I'm in this, I don't want to show this. Like, boom, I got pictures there now. And then I can go even from this webcam. And I'm doing this all through Streamlabs now. I'm talking about filters. I'm not going to be too in-depth, but I'm going to be short details. Now I got a ChromaCast filter on. So now I can't see the pixel unless I bring the pixel camera over to this corner now. So I got to show how quick I could be. With the setup. Okay, so here's the camera setup over here. I'm not going to be moving it like this whole time. Obviously, here's my Streamlabs. Trying to be careful about what I show. I turned off ChromaCast. I got different filter settings. So everyone's like, hey, probably like, hey, why do you got a compressor and a limiter on your sound quality in game? So first of all, they say put the compressor on your voice, which I think is a bad idea because you want your voice to be a little more above the threshold, and then it balances out when it's playing the game audio. So I have the expander. On it, the microphone, and the ratio between the expander. So I make sure I'm not being too loud at all times. So I can be like this, yeah. So I basically can adjust this consistently. That'd be too noisy. Too noisy on everybody. Basically, if you have it too high for the gaming audio, you hear too much gunfire. And the gunfire makes all this additional echoing in the background and goes crack and boom. And sometimes the people in the audience don't want to hear all that. Or Fortnite, for example, the music goes off and you can't hear person talk, and then the music gets ridiculously loud. So I got the compressor actually on the game audio. So yeah, so I go to Windows AFK, I got the compressor, or maybe I should go to live scene on the game audio instead. So anytime I'm popping off noises, the game, I'm not making people go deaf from the game sound. So that's the whole focus, is when I'm starting a game up. See, that seems pretty low, but when I check the stream, those little bounces that go past the yellow are just additional echoes from the sound that's already played. And I glitched out my audio before. I actually went to between these three and actually ratioed the expander. So what happens when you accidentally ratio the expander too much? You don't get any audio at all. See, just I touched it once, and now it's immediately restricting it even more. So it's very tight on how I'm allowed to yell and scream on it. See, it's super strict. I need it popping out that red. Otherwise, people are not going to hear me talking at all. So, yeah. And then we're going to show off. So I said this is going to be more detailed captions. We're going to show off game features in this video. This video streaming setup for my videos. Creating setup right here. Free marketing, it's a free video to watch, and I'm making a piece of paper. I'm not scrubbing off everyone for improving my graphical feature quality. Scrap, I'm not going to. And we got a game now. We're popping off audio. I have this issue that it's not functioning every single game. Yeah, so here we go. And like I said, that's stuff in the background, it could be like, hey, we're just playing one game right now. We're gonna go to screen capture, and then up on my hands. Okay. Alright, to the night. Here, Trilline. You'll never change. Talking never exist. You just nobody got like this. So I've got this all popping out now. I'm gonna go back to what is view capture, webcam. So how much of this operate this screen even start up even. So there's webcam, and we'll go back to Pro, click on it, we gotta right click on trim lapse, we'll go there, and you see you don't have to literally already set you go back to, you're back to the original setting again. And I see I can get that out completely even, so. And now if we go up to a video, it'll be so I'm going to the video about the focus about a lot of things. So I did monitors. Actually, I have the phone dock check to make sure that it is constructing noise when I'm playing the game. So I have the monitors playing. Based on what I'm playing with, or gaming with, yada yada yada. Shots with, working out with, all that different monitors. So I haven't showed you all of them today, because this is 3.2, we're trying to upgrade that up good today. We have that outdoors, and how many graphical features I put outdoors, and how much you can see the outdoors, because I know everyone's like, oh, we're playing games right here, I like the everyone lives, yeah, I like the Brad House Mother and the church people. I'm not allowed to do that in real life. And if I work somewhere, might have no business tracking someone. That's the policy. Someone that wants to track a lot of people out there that watch me and say, hey, I know where you live, and I've met you in a gaming streaming platform service before. Oh yeah, we got Microsoft Designer. I forgot to show Clipchamp, so that might be the next one. So because I'm trying to start a game and end it off with how you can conclude the game. Yeah, how it could all pop off in the game. And while I have myself in the center, blocking Xbox version, everyone's name pops up between here a lot of times when they brand new, so I'm not trying to show their names or corporate comments that are watch out for all this. Here we go. We're going to go light next. So I see the portable keyboard. Have an ego free, provoke anyone, not any of that kind of stuff. I got the Yeti. I'll have to show the video now. Watch that. Yeti is my software in the background. Yeti, I like this blue mic. Smart with a red. If you know how to set up, they'll teach you how to be smart with it. That's so you can feel like you're smart as shit. So, left one. Should I make a video on left one? Here we go. Here's the left one. We check it out. So it's a blue light. We're going to turn on some lights now. I'm going to talk about without turning lights on. And then we got auto adjusting. We'll work on that. We got a little auto adjusting here. There's one, see the one needs that, don't really need that one. So you got one set of keyboards, which I really like the mine game when I want to use the pencils. And how much I like quality when I use things on different games and when I set the atmosphere. The color reflecting off of it. And the scheme, you can see less through my shirt now if there's less lighting in the room because the light's so bright my neck is making all it. So we got like 1, 2, 3, 4. I mean, I'm not right here. It's actually not lights. This is just a walk around in the room, and I can't see where I'm walking. Don't have enough lights. I try to have less than this. Like, so you turn off that mostly. No affect anything really to see. Good me. That's fire upon a kingdom of foes. On the kingdom of foes. So you didn't really affect that much. Literally. And we got little elemental reflectors. So we got these little reflector units here. We go to a webcam to set up, because obviously I have an issue. They say don't really have to mess with that much, but I still mess with it. We hit a camera, set our quality we want. I'm sure it's on auto. Yep, it's on auto right now. Then we push back to 3, make myself a little more brighter. We push back to focus 0. I can move around and see what I look like at focus 0. Trust is right with me, you'll be crushed. Trust you, came to one of the night. Then you know we look this up. Turbo charge, you move the black. Welcome to the world. That's great to see. So see if I'm sitting here. Hey, there's something really about the sleeping. I'm not going to go and check out my side anymore. You're going to take me for this walk. Make myself look more perfect looking for everybody. I'm not here listening so worried about how perfect with that. You're entertainment platform. You're not your own individual anymore. You're not about what you need to see. Critique. So they don't have like big time streamers. They don't know they're insulting someone of like, oh, you got better critique. No one. I never go for the top of the phones all the time. So, we go up for here. There's a lot. It's a little lot. I'll take that a little bit. I don't have to choose here plugs in. That's it. Quality. We'll get set next for next. So, I like to make it go to 4.0 and scoop out of your go-to, but then kind of be like really different household or something or business rooms in it. So we won't do that, or where's that be this thing, yeah. So I just do the game. So just the game. Contrast, saturation. This is all about myself. This is how I felt so going through there. We got the interest
Unchallenged, my might has grown. In the land of ruin, my name is known. Beneath atomic skies, I stand.
When I start this video, make chapters, because I don't know if you know it myself, or don't if you know the video, make chapters, I guess. We go and play. Like I said, we can turn off any of these devices, like put a blink on it, is to turn it off completely, because then you click the dumpster button, obviously you have to reset all the settings. I think the cameras on the phones do better than the webcams, like the camera that can connect to your, or phone camera that connect to your phone, would be more better than watching the thing. So as we'll see, you got the new setup, and strap myself down in it. I deploy a single screen title. I'm not going to show everything because I'm getting the screen setting now. Starting to give up. Got excited. We're jumping off. Row your boat gently down the stream. I'm blind. Inside this bridge, then you're gonna try to jump me. We gotta get the stereo first before we're out. Two stereo or big people that thinking we're grabbing the stereo first and taking them all out. That's what this game's about at the time being. This is how we get our stream going. What's going on? Unperfectly grab Mysterio. The bots, these AIs are trained. They don't mess around. No critical shot. You have to take out their leader. There's happened a Fortnite game. I made it happen. That's all I'm good at. Being bad at the game. And we have a winner until they can cross the end. But we had the stream. Gotta cut it out. So get this video going.